So let's talk about all things PCOS, okay? Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk more about PCOS. I know a lot of my videos sound like they're repetitive, but that's because you may see one video and not the others. And I don't want you to lose information because of, or lose in the chance of gaining knowledge about PCOS. So I'm just going to talk about it. And, we are going to raise awareness together. So, my name is Donna. I am 33. I have had PCOS my entire life. I started showing signs of PCOS right around the age of 9 or 10. I had extreme facial hair. And then once I hit puberty, it just got 10 times worse. So people follow me on TikTok, and I will leave my links down below, but people follow me on TikTok, so it was kind of crazy because I was like, you know what? I'm going to wax my chin and post it on TikTok. Like, it was just kind of like a introduction to TikTok, and then I went from 9 followers to like 10,000 followers very quickly. Anyway, so I do wax my face on TikTok. I talk skincare often on TikTok as well, just because it's kind of an easier platform for me to work with. But I am a licensed esthetician. I am based out of Arlington, Texas, and I own DMEsthetics, as you can see here as well. So one of the biggest things my spa does is we offer free chin waxes to anyone with PCOS. You should not be mortified to go out of the house just because you can't afford to pay for a wax. We do that all day, every day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the circumstance. So let's see. I talk about PCOS often on my TikTok, as well as pretty much anytime I get a chance to, because it's not well known. Some women have the issues, and they don't even realize they have PCOS because it's not talked about enough. So just because you have the symptoms does not necessarily mean that you have PCOS. So self-diagnosis is you can kind of have an idea, but self-diagnosis is not necessarily true. You could have something like an underlying issue or something different than just PCOS. So I really cannot stress the importance of finding a doctor who understands PCOS and they understand weight and diet and insulin resistance and hirsutism and all of the things that go with PCOS. Find a doctor that understands it and that they are sensitive to it. If they are not, you need to continue looking for a doctor. If that doctor tells you you are overweight, you need to lose weight, and all your symptoms will go away, you still need to find a new doctor. I have dealt with many doctors like that, and honestly, I can't express how frustrating it is for a doctor to say, well, you're irregular and you have extreme cramps and you have all this facial hair and your hormones are all messed up, but if you lose 20 pounds or if you lose 40 pounds, it's gonna go away. That's bull. Period. It's bull. I tried dieting for a very long time and it never worked. I changed what I was eating. I changed my diet. I have done like the keto diet. I've done the paleo diet. I've exercised and dieted. And I always either maintained the same weight I was or I gained weight. It didn't work. My husband lost like 90 pounds. I could have strangled him, but he lost 90 pounds. I gained 10 pounds on the keto diet after doing it for like 9 months strictly, like very, very strictly. It was very frustrating. I was doing all the right stuff. I was watching my calorie count as well as doing keto. I was in ketosis all the time. But I just wasn't shedding any weight. Anyway, fast forward to now, I am dairy free, and I've noticed that one, I feel a lot better, but two, I also am able to lose a little bit of weight, here, a little bit of weight there, and I'm dropping like 5 to 7 pounds every month. I'm okay with that. I don't need to lose 500 pounds just to feel better. Like, I just wanted to see the scale move downwards a little bit instead of upwards. So let's talk diet, okay? I read up and I seen that gluten-free and dairy-free are the way to go. Some sites and sources say that gluten-free is not necessarily the way to go, but dairy-free can help with like inflammation. There's a lot of research out there that talks about going dairy-free and how that will help, or going gluten-free and how that will help, or doing both. I have found that going dairy-free has been a struggle. I miss cheese, but there are many options for like alternative milk. So I use vanilla almond milk from like cereal in the morning if I'm having cereal, or like in my oatmeal. I use there's a half and half. I think it's by Silk, but it is like soy and coconut, but it's got the consistency of half and half. I love half and half in my coffee, and that was like a huge, like, I was very upset about it because I couldn't have what I loved. But, so there are a lot of different options for dairy-free, like Country Crock. I've found a gluten-free and dairy-free Country Crock that we use in place of butter. Now, I know that eating margarine and that kind of stuff is not the greatest for you, but I still like to eat, and I still like flavor in my food, and so that's what we use. I haven't truly gone gluten-free. Now, I have watched my gluten intake, so I like, basically what I've done is, like, when I can get gluten-free, I do. But like gluten-free bread, I ordered Chick-fil-A the other day. I had their chicken sandwich. It was a grilled chicken sandwich, no cheese, there were veggies, and then I got their gluten-free bun. It wasn't bad. Like, I know that there's going to be a taste difference, and I know that there is going to be times that I don't like gluten-free products, but I swap it out when I get a chance, and when I can see it very easily. And I have seen inflammation go down. I have felt better. My gut health is better. And I'm trying to just eat right and in better portions. Cutting out sodas. I tried that for a little while. I didn't really do that well on that because I live off of caffeine. So, yeah. So let's talk about exercise. I started going to the gym. I joined a gym about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Have I gone every day? Absolutely not. I've gone once. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Now, I did feel better after I went to the gym, and I had all intentions of going back. I just haven't had that opportunity to do it. Well, I've had the opportunity. I've just been lazy. So, I'm actually going to start going after work, and then continue to work on cardio. I'm going to work on abs and basically just low weight or even body weight, and high reps. And hopefully I can tone up as well as, start kicking some of these like body aches and inflammation and all of that, because that's just a big part of PCOS. Also, like insulin resistance is an issue, so that's another reason why we can't lose a lot of weight. So we've talked diet, we've talked a little bit about exercise, because I'm not huge on exercise. I'm just bad at it. But so changing those two things, you will see a difference. You will feel a difference. Also, I started Foria Wellness reached out to me. They are a CBD company. No, this is not a sponsored video. They reached out to me and said, hey, we have this product. We'd like you to try it. Let us know, give us a review, blah, blah, blah. So I've been on it like 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. And I am actually really surprised. I ordered their wellness tonic, and it is 1,000 milligrams is the one I ordered. And essentially it is coconut oil and CBD. And the taste is very, very mild, almost weed tasting. But you put it in your mouth, there's a dropper, you put it in your mouth and you swish it around for a little while, and then you swallow it. What I've noticed is it's really hard because there's such a little amount. You use like 0.5 milligrams or something like that. Very small amount. So it's like, is there anything in my mouth anymore? But it's not bad. Taste wise, and honestly I was like really worried about like what the taste would be, and it's fine. Anyways, so I've been using that for a while now, and honestly my joints feel more lubricated. My cramping is nowhere near as bad. My sorry guys, if you are related to me, go ahead and scroll through this. My arousal level is better. I'm sorry, like my intimacy is better. So it's been like a positive product to have. I've raved about it, and I've actually, 2 of my friends are on it now, and actually their husbands are about to start taking it. But like that product was changing, like life changing. Now Foria Wellness is actually, they target women with endometriosis, not target, but their demographic is women who have endometriosis, or they have PCOS or arousal issues. And they've got different types of ways you can take the medication, as well as like there's a tonic form, there's a suppository form, there's stuff for arousal, there's stuff for relief of like just being like stiff and all of that all the time, like cramping and things. And then there is also wellness, which is the one I'm on, which is kind of like just like a general feel better. And even with that, like I've seen amazing changes. So yeah. Let's see. Seen that. Irregular periods are a thing. Sadly, they're a thing. So when you have PCOS, you're not ever really regular, not all the time. So when I was a teenager and I was just starting, you know, I wasn't ever regular. It was like every 4 or 5 months I'd have a period. And I was like, okay. And my mom was like, oh, that's normal. Like, you won't become regular for a little while. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, fast forward 2, 3 years and I still wasn't normal. So, you know, we started having, and like every time I got a period, it was like curl up in the fetal position. I want to die. Um, but, and it was like Tylenol didn't touch it, ibuprofen didn't touch it, Midol didn't touch it, nothing touched the pain. It hurt so bad. Um, and then, um, you know, I got on birth control, and the birth control really, really did help a lot as far as regulating that. Fast forward a little bit further, I was in the military. I did get pregnant, and since then I've had 1, 2, 3 miscarriages, and I've been told by a doctor, well, you can get pregnant, no problem. You just will never be able to carry full term. These are the things that we put up with PCOS. Like, I know infertility is a thing, and I know many women and families struggle with infertility. But when you just have a doctor point blank, they just look at you, they don't run any tests, they don't take a look at anything, and they're just like, you're not going to have kids because you have PCOS. Like, sorry about you. Find another doctor. Okay, don't settle for a half-assed doctor. Anyway, so I've been told that I'll be able to conceive. I just will never be able to actually carry the child. I've been told that if I lose weight, I will have a child. I have been told that if I lose weight, I won't be able to conceive a child. I've been told many things. So that's kind of a pain. But then, I kind of gave up. Like, I kind of just said, well, I'm never going to have a kid. Sorry about me. And kind of gave up on that option. So, and then there's others who like to really fight for a child. I didn't ever really fight for a child. So there's medications that we can take that'll help actually trigger ovulation. It will make you ovulate normally. There are some that can trying to think. There's all sorts of medications for us. Metformin is one to lower our insulin resistance. It helps lose weight. You can lose weight off of it, but also it's like used for diabetics. There's spironolactone for the facial hair, and the acne. Acne is another issue that we have. If you are looking for skincare or anything like that because of acne or like post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation or those like dark spots after the acne, I can definitely steer you in the right direction. I just prefer you do it like on a one-on-one, like a virtual consultation or an in-office consultation. But let's see. Acne, infertility, depression. Depression's a big one. When your hormone levels and your body is out of whack, that plays a very, very heavy toll on your mental health. Thinking every day that people are gonna see chin hair or that they're going to judge you because you have been on this diet forever and you're not losing weight, so you must be cheating at home. That can play a big part in your mental health. If you are having like a mental health emergency, make sure you are reaching out to your mental health facilitator or even like an ER. But make sure to take care of your mental health, because I've been battling some serious demons, and to be honest, lately, thank goodness, I haven't had that many issues, but depression and anxiety are a big deal when it comes to PCOS. People don't understand it. People just tell you different things, so you're already frustrated. But then the social norm is you can't have facial hair, you can't have, you can't have any like testosterone type issues. You should have 3 children by the time you're 35, and yeah, that causes depression and anxiety. If you don't have PCOS, I'm going to say this, and this is very off topic, but if you have or don't have PCOS, don't ask a couple, just in general, don't ask a couple when they're going to have a baby, because you don't know whether they've been trying to have a baby forever, or they just lost theirs. So please, please, please don't do that. That's just courtesy. I don't know what else to talk about right now. I've talked about a lot, but for just in general, like, I will continue making these kind of videos, these very long videos. Just listen to them. You can put me on, like, down here in the settings, you can put me going faster, like talking faster, because I know I kind of sometimes, but yeah, listen to what I have to say, because it's important. Plus, September is PCOS Awareness Month. So let's get this out there, guys. Thanks.